What's up, YouTube? Here with another video. So this is my deck profile of Punk Dracotail. So this is my final cut. So I feel like I've probably made the best version I could find because I've tried so many other engines like the Millennium engine. I tried Fiendsmith in here, and I realized cutting down on the Dracotail and the Punk cards really hinders the grind of the deck. Trying to play like all those other engines and trying to just get straight to the point is what I really found out was the best for this deck. And the reason I'm showing this deck is one of the decks I've been playing recently. Is like this is like a super fun deck. Like you do so much with it, and then like some of the games you shouldn't win, you end up winning because you have so much gas. So yeah, so I'm gonna just get into the deck profile, and before I get into that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'm gonna come with my updated Mermail deck profile. I figured out what I was doing wrong in that as well. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah. So let's get into this profile. So first off, we can go over the non-engine. I played 3 Fualos, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Bell, 3 Nib, 1 Magnamut, a cross out, and a call by. The reason I play cross out and call by in here is because Fua is probably the hand trap you want to avoid being to get resolved on you. So you play the 3 Ash and Droll because the Punk lines really isn't too bad because when you do the Punk and you get Droll or you Droll yourself, you just go ahead and search Rising Scale, link into the link one, All Mirage, activate Rising Scale, special summon Shirakuzai, and then link for the 11, special summon back Shirakuzai, and then overlay Jam Fever. So you have a negate, and then if you have your Dracotail plays to follow up with that, then you'll have whatever Dracotail traps, and then you'll still have a synchro. No, man, you won't have a synchro 11. But you can get to, because you're using the Synchro 11. But usually you have the Synchro 11 to go on your opponent's turn. But you can probably just summon Punisher after that if you don't use, was it, Rahu to lock you. So you can end with Punisher, Jam Fever, Jam Fever, and then whatever traps you have based on what Dracotail fusions you end up with, and then whatever hand traps you have in hand or whatever. So it's like a strong play under Droll. So that was the non-engine. Let's get to the Dracotail part of the deck. So we play 3 Lucaeus, 3 Famina, 3 Malulu. So this card I used to play at 1 because I didn't want to like lock myself, but then realizing drawing it, summoning it, and then hitting, activating like a teleport Nefua, then you just activate it and then just banish all the cards. Well, not banish all the cards, but get a free special summon without giving them a draw under there. So, and then it's a 1 card starter. So that's why you want to play it in 60, max it out because you really don't care if you lock yourself because you got so much. And then being able to set a teleport, special summon Shirakuzai, and then still going to Amazing Dragon on your opponent turn and bounce a card is still a strong play as well. So then we play the 1 Urgla because we don't want to play too many of these bricks in a 60. And then we play 3 Edgemp. Edgemp is strong in this deck because it allows you to go into Chimera and the reliever, so you can get another draw and then either overlay that for Jam Fever or, well, 2 Jam Fever because you want to get the draw and keep the negate. Or you can go into Zombie Vampire to mill your Punk or your Dracotail card so that you can special summon back like a Malulu or Lucaeus, so you can get those plays started. And yeah, so play look like a small Edgem engine. You don't play 3 and 3 because sometimes it end up being too much. You're drawing too much polys and patchworks. You really just want the monster to go into the patchwork to go into it again. So yeah, so play a little Edgem package, and then the 3 Ketu, 3 Rahu, and then we play all 3 traps. I used to play only 2 in here, And then I realized sometimes you're just playing with just Dracotail engine, and then having all three traps allows you to win the game sometimes, especially against like Yummy Mitsurugi, because you can bounce the Yummy cards back to hand, and then still banish the remaining Mitsurugi cards they need to either bring back, and then you have your flame, which is mandatory anyway. So yeah, so that was the Dracotail part. In the Punk part, you play 3 Xiamen, which is another one card starter. Oh yeah, so Dracotail. The thing with Dracotail, they don't have like first turn plays to force your opponents to either ash or bail any of your cards. So they just hold them and keep them for your traps, which make your a turn 2 when they're playing a lot weaker, because they just hold it in ash whatever they need to get off so that they can continue playing without being interrupted. So that's the reason why I wanted to play another engine in here, so that the first turn isn't so weak that they don't have to not interact with you. Now they have to interact with you because they don't want you to either get 3 draws or set up a monster negates to where they can't activate anything, or look at their deck basically and set your plays up based on that. So yeah, so that's why I play the Punk engine. And so we have one Wagon to get the field spell, Extreme Session. It allows you to draw twice if you activate a psychic monster that pays life points effect that turn. Then we play the Foxy Tune. We played 3 of these because this one allows you to special summon from the deck, and then you can dump Edge Imp that works well with it to get the Patchwork, and then special summon this, and you have your Patchwork and this, and then you just link this off, Poly into Reliever get another draw, so it's like fluent, and then you draw into your Dracotail engine, get your Altherion overlay for Vampire if you need to, or you can continue playing your Dracotail part. But the Punk engine usually allow you to draw 3 cards, and then I think you still have enough cards to go into another level 8, which goes into the Vampire. So yeah, so this is a strong engine for this particular deck itself. And then we played the one Shirakuza, which allows you to go to Rising Carp, which special summons the Wagon and the Deer Note, so you can go into Jam Dragon Drive to search another card. You can play Ghost Ogre in this deck. You could take out Ogre Dance, but I don't really like Ghost Ogre this format really. But some matchups is good, some matchups is not. So I'd rather just go for another one card starter instead of an extra hand trap that may or may not affect the game, but I might go back to it depending on what it looked like, because you can also Eteliate out with Eteliate out and then activate it while it's on field as well. So that's another plus for Ghost Ogre. So I might give it another look and might re-add it back in. But the one Deer Note, one Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance is bad under Droll because you search the card and then that's it. So that's why you play 3 Foxy Tune over multiple of the Ogre Dance. And then you play the one Rising Carp, because most time drawing this by itself, it really doesn't do anything. But if you draw it with like multiples, then that's another reason why I put Ogre Dance back in, just to see another Punk name that you can just send it and then just banish it off Rising Carp to get your play started. And then we played the 3 Emergency, and then the Gem Extreme Session to get the draw. So that was the main deck. Side deck, we played the going first. I usually side these in so I can get an extra search off of Jam Dragon Drive, and then get another trap. So it'd be 4 traps you end up setting for that turn. And usually if you get all 3 traps in the 4th trap, Punk trap, then you're probably not losing that game because it's really too much. And then especially if you end up summoning like a Punisher in that against like Dracotail, they really can't get over it. And then Yummy really can't go over it. And then they have to start crashing their bodies into it while you got all the rest of your follow-up. So yeah, that's why. So I play those. And then I realized playing Bestials against Yummy and Mitsu going second is like really strong. plus because you play Poly to go into Chimera, which is another strong play. So yeah, so you play the 2. I want to play another. I want to play Saranil, just have another one, but I can't really find the space. Then the Meows for Dracotail, not Dracotail, but Yummy and or Mitsurugi going second. So you can either draw into it, or if you open it, come on now. You said I'm out here taking too long. I'm not doing that. But yeah, hold up. I'm sorry for the interruption. Didn't expect this to happen. I might have to restart it. All right. She just cut off on me like that. That's crazy. But yeah, back into it. So yeah, you can draw into it against Yummy or Mitsurugi. Either open it or draw into it, and then you still can get a few draws off of it, depending on how strong your hand is. Perulia is for like the K9 decks, or decks that like to summon from the hand a lot. So yeah, so that's why this is in there. And then we have the 1 Gamma going first as well to negate Perulia or Droll. And then I don't play Delta. I want to play Delta, but it's not enough room. But I play these for those trap decks. Like, those are so annoying to play against. But usually, playing against the trap decks that summon like the Apophis cards, you just stop the first trap on your turn. Usually do it on your standby. You destroy it, negate it. It goes to the grave. They can't use the other one. And then these also start your plays on your turn, because you ought to go into a Dragon Drive, search Xiamen, and then normal Xiamen, and then you can start your plays. So like this, that's why I play these as well, because I want to use it more on my turn instead of just activating Delta on their turn and then they're just banished, and I can't get value off the bodies itself. So yeah, that's play those, and then the driver. So. And then the extra deck, we play Little Knight. This is very important, especially against Dracotail. Cross Sheep, this like creates so many more like unbreakable boards that you can make. So like sometimes you have to fuse off the cards in hand, act back other cards, and then go into this, summon back Arthelion into its zone, special summon back Xiamen, add a card. So yeah, it can create like crazy plays like that going first or second. So that's why I had to opt into playing that. And then this for the P.U.N.K combo itself, and then just a regular Dracotail package with 1 Secretarion, 1 Gulamil, 2 Arthelions. I couldn't play the third because the space is tight, and you just recycle it back with the first trap you activate. And then we play the reliever for basically combo, really. And then sometimes an interruption if you see both polys. The 1 Guardian Chimera, because it's strong against Yummy, and then it's like 2 draws drawn into like straight engine is like crazy. And then this for the P.U.N.K combo, and then the Rising card for the P.U.N.K combo, Jam Dragon Drive, Psychic Game Punisher for this is your Luna Liger out, because usually once you destroy it, and then usually they end up with so less follow-up, they really can't go into like a Baguska, or they summon Baguska, then you try to out it first, and then go into this, and then it's usually just game, because most times they're not going to be able to out it, because you gain attack when you attack over the first Liger, and then the next turn you gain more attack, so if they're attacking you too, you just probably end up being game. So yeah, and then we have the Amazing Dragon, which bounces cards up to the number of psychics in your grave. So if you have, well, different names, so 1, 2, 3. Usually you can get 3 with this in grave also, if you're missing one of these, to bounce 3 cards, 3 monsters, 3 cards back to the hand. I think it's 3 monsters up to, yeah, just try any card back to the hand, and you just. It's like a real good interruption with Shirakuzai and Althelion on board. And then we have the Jam Dragon Drive, and then the Zombie Vampire. So that's the end of the video. I'm going to have the Murmur list up at some point this week or no next week because it's Saturday, so probably have it up next week sometime. Then I'm trying to make I want to make a yummy Fable Fiend Smith deck because I've realized Fables are like light fiends and like beasts, so you can just link these all for a snatchy and then just go straight either yummy combo and then synchro into one of the light fiends and go into Fiend Smith combo. So I'm probably gonna sit here and work on this deck at some point. So I was just trying to get that together. So if y'all like the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.